Hello and welcome to another episode of Monk Plays Lonely Mountains Downhill. I don't know why we started this episode like a prepubescent teenage boy. Although, if you're prepubescent, are you a teenager? I don't think you can be. Hold on. Let me just think this through. Not my statement, just figuring out what I'm supposed to do in the game. Okay. Alright, let's start with Mistfield Forest. Do these Grasshopper. Let's start with this Trailblazer, 220 or less. Let's go. Hope you're doing well. I haven't recorded a video in quite a while. See, part of my problem is I do like 4 of these in a row. You know, really feel the game, really have a lot of fun. But then I keep looking at my backlog whenever I have like 30 seconds or no, not 30 seconds. You know, if I had 30 seconds, I can't do anything with 30 seconds. I mean, I can refill my cup of water. I can, I don't know. What are you supposed to do with 30 seconds at a time? I guess you could, if you asked somebody wiser than I, they'd be like, well, you can contemplate the next actions of your existence and things like that. That's a little bit too big-brained for me in my current state, you know. My biggest move was to change jobs, and after that, I'm just like, all right, let's see if we can survive. Let's see if we can pay the next set of bills. That's pretty much existence as an adult. Do you hate it when people say adult? Do you hate it when people say words just differently? Well, I've got the solution for you. Heavy metal music turned up to 12. Just go deaf. Then you don't have to worry about anybody. That's not true. That's probably a mean-spirited joke. You know, there's probably I was gonna say there's probably deaf people listening to that. That's really insensitive of me. I didn't mean to come out that way. I just, you know, it's been an hour since I woke up. I'm still booting up the old logic sensors in the brain. But I mean, yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, there's ways to get like closed captioning. So if you're deaf, thank you for listening. This is not a funny joke. I need to move on. Thank you for watching, and reading if you're auditorily impaired. Because I obviously don't deserve you. Okay, let's see. Let's take this shortcut. You know, let's restart already. But let's just take that shortcut for sure. Boop. Boop. Ouch. Because we wanna learn these shortcuts anyways. The crashes don't matter. Okay. Okay. Yo, we shaved off almost 7 seconds there. Whee. I'm kind of trying to run through some scenarios in my head to talk about some stuff. I mean, it's been a week. Not since we've recorded. I think it's been like 4 days. Yeah, so I'm trying to run through the stuff that's happened in the last 4 days while I'm trying to figure out this Lonely Mountains. Ooh, should have made a turn. Okay. Just one rock after the other. There's been a lot of video game delays. And that's kind of like why I'm not huge on release dates. I wish most games would just be like, all right, we're coming out in 2 weeks. Get ready, get your wallets ready. If you're getting paid this week, or if you're getting paid within the next 2 weeks, save that $60. Don't go to the fancy restaurant with the girl that you're probably never gonna see again. You know, if you have to impress them by taking them to Red Lobster, I don't know. Maybe it's not the right one. Is Red Lobster considered fancy? I think they're just expensive. I think like Bonefish is like the fancy. I mean, see, it's not even that fancy. I would consider Bonefish like a fancier, a more expensive Olive Garden with like an emphasis on fish. I'm not sure if I'm triggering anybody. Last time I went to Bonefish, I'm not sure. Like Ashley maybe got like chicken fingers. No, she got like a steak. She's not huge on seafood, but most of America that doesn't live next to an ocean. I was gonna say a body of water, but Ohio is definitely right next to a body of water, and not many seafood lovers around here. Like, I mentioned fish and chips once, and I'm like, why isn't there more fish and chips, like in most restaurants? And everybody just looks at me like I'm a crazy person. I'm like, it's good. And they're like, freaking Asians and their fish. What, you want rice too? Oh wow, he went there. No, I personally went there. I do want some rice with my fish and chips, but you know, usually there's enough carbs in the old in the chips, which is potato French fries. If you're not familiar with the term potato French fries, I mean, there might be French fries that aren't potato. We've been playing Cook Serve Delicious too, and I'm thinking, you know, FD dunk. Okay, Grasshopper, go. Cook Serve Delicious 2 is Cook Serve Delicious, the franchise, I feel like took me by storm. I heard about the third one coming. I'm like, I need to check out the second one. I've been telling myself that for like 2 months now. Cook Serve Delicious 3 is coming out this coming week. And I'm like, all right, I guess it's now's a better time than never, I guess. And then I was like, okay, is it on Xbox Game Pass? I do my mental checklist. Is it free? Was it free on the Epic Game Store at some point? Oh, we have a crash limit here. And we have to do it in less time? Are you kidding me? How the heck do we do that? Because it was 220, right? I don't know about this. I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah, it's not looking too good, Bob. I don't know who Bob is. My father-in-law? I disregard what you're seeing here. There's a path over this way? Ooh, I like that. Ooh, baby, I love the way. I think I actually hit the right notes there. But yeah, Cook Serve Delicious is great. I checked Xbox Game Pass, I checked Epic, and then I checked my last resort Humble Bundle to see if I have a key that was basically just given to me in another bundle. It was, yeah. I looked up Cook Serve Delicious 2, and there it is. So me and my wife have been playing non-stop. We can't stop playing, and we won't stop playing. Back to the roots and hit the ground, neighing. We're horses now. Oh, come on. All right, let me just do it. There we go. Ooh, there was a shortcut there. Ooh, that's a good shortcut too. Okay, 3 crashes. 324. Okay, calm down. Calm, cool, collected, easy, breezy, beautiful. Oh. Oh boy. This is gonna be a lot tougher than I thought it would be. For some reason I can't make that jump, or I have to make like a weird turn to the right. Okay. Yeah, what was I gonna say? What did we start this with? Cook, serve, delicious? Oh, we were talking about French fries. But yeah, it's basically overcooked. Overcooked mixed with like a typing game. If you're playing with a keyboard at least. It's a lot of memorization. Basically just like at some point you're supposed to be a well-oiled machine. And you know the menu offhand. It's like it's a lot like doing actual fast food probably. Just a lot of mental. It's not really gymnastics, it's just busy work. I was having a discussion with a friend of mine about like what kind of games I like, or what do I like in certain games. He's a game developer. He hated my guts. Well, no, it's not that. It's not like a hate or love kind of thing. It's just the fact that the games that he likes and the reason why he's getting into game developing and all that, it completely contrasts. Is that the right word? It's completely contradictory to what I like in games. So he's getting frustrated because he's just like, you're kind of like a target market for games. Why do you like such weird games? Basically, he's into like exploration and adventure and enjoying like very like not realistic but immersive kind of experiences on a video game. I didn't really spend that much time in Breath of the Wild. I was like, where are the puzzles, my dude? The first thing that I noticed, I was like, wait, so you're telling me I don't get new gadgets to play with to solve puzzles? This is not a Zelda game. That was my gut reaction was like, this, it's not a Zelda game. And I still hold to that. I think there's a certain formula that Zelda games are supposed to adhere to. It's kind of like, it's not a Metroidvania because it's not just one whole world. Am I gonna keep, hold on, focus. Can I make this landing? Okay, there we go. But yeah, it's not a Metroidvania in the sense of like you get a gadget and then you have to go back like 2 worlds to see what you can do with that gadget or ability. But it does like to iterate on specific items. Like when you get a new item, that dungeon is supposed to test your ability with that new item. And then the next dungeon, it might build upon both of them. That's why I was doing a gameplay playthrough of Skyward Sword, just to be like, this is how you do it. I'm also impressed by those notes that I just hit, because I'm pretty sure that's exactly the notes of that song. I don't know, maybe it's a singing day. Let's do a Twitch sing session on stream. That's probably not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen until, hey, take a break. Take a break. I did need a break, so thank you. Thank you, video game, for acknowledging this. Too bad you wasted 15 seconds for me to do that. I should get like a free restart. Alright, I'm breaking. And I broke. So maybe I need to go like all the way left. Hold on, let's try this. Nope. Rock. Let's go like over here. Maybe we just don't take that shortcut? But it seems like I thought you had to. I just don't know how we're gonna shave off 10 seconds from that last run while not crashing 8 times. Or 9 times, I guess. But yeah, so he likes the immersion. I like the... I'm kind of more of like, I like the fidget spinners of video games. Like, ooh, here's a fun little gadget. Oh, wow, this little gadget works a little bit like this. It's a little bit different. It spins horizontally and vertically at the same time. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like a gyroscope. Oh, they paid me to say that. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I'm not sure if you're jiving with it. I know some people that only play like competitive games, and I've kind of always fought my inner want to play competitive games. I do find them enjoyable, but I do find them more laborious. They take a lot more of my my patience, because you really have to. There we go. Hold on, focusing. Wow, what happened? Alright, let's go through here. Stupid tree. But like, yeah, competitive games, like, I mean, Overwatch is there, but I try to not play it overly competitively. That probably frustrates some people that I'm playing with, because they're like, hey, why are you just messing around? Alright, cool, hold on. Let me focus, and I will give you good gameplay for a little bit. But usually I just like the mechanics, you know? I like the mechanics of a game like Overwatch. How one character reacts to another character in a certain way. Like when Tim, when I figured out how to play Brigitte, I was like, dude, this character's gonna go well with Winston. And as soon as me and Scopes TM, if you don't know about him, figured out our PC flow, if you will, we were demolishing people because that combo is perfect. That's great. It's great. Also, each one of the characters in Overwatch, their very own brand of fidget spinner. Yep, you got it. You got it correct. They're also their own kind of like puzzle too. Like, and I understand I'm game overing a lot here. I just need to figure out the fastest and safest way to get through. I'm not gonna believe it, but my phone flashed and I looked away for a second, and I totally expected a crash, and we made it through. Hold on. Is this 210? Is this gonna be 210? If it is, I'm gonna be extra surprised. Hold on, can we make it down this way? Yeah. It is 210. Wow. Okay. Okay, we could do that. We could do that. But we could do that in the next episode. Thank you so much for listening in to my ramblings on this Lonely Mountains podcast, etc., etc. I will catch ya. Let me get to the main menu here. It's a nicer way to end it. But yeah, hit that like button if you like the video. Hit that sub button if you want to support the channel, etc., etc. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.